SHOT Show 2023 at the Cox Arms USA booth with Michael. Almost called you Mike, brother, but
fair enough.
Well, you would have had to give me a low kick just to remind me.
Give you a thump.
Or a thump with that, yeah, because that looks pretty pretty durable there.
It's very durable, yes.
Well, before we get into your bolt carrier group, we literally just met. Just happened to walk by. Got a little slightly distracted there, but what got you started in Cox Arms? How long have you been around?
We're going on our third year right now.
Okay.
And what got me started in it is we've been a brick and mortar dealer for about 13, going on 14 years. And as far as getting into the manufacturing side, I did it because I got tired of seeing all the nonsense of whenever we have a tragedy of some kind, the price, even for us, goes up, the quality matches, it goes down, and I just got fed up with it. I absolutely got fed up with it. I said I can do it better. I spent my time in the Corps, so I said we can just do it better, and that's what we did. It took me almost 2 years to actually get something I felt was good for the market, and which on one side is embarrassing because it's an AR is an AR is an AR, but at the end of the day they're not. They're absolutely not. Our machining processes and everything that I've come up with, it took quite a while to make it happen.
So you've been building full-blown rifles, not just lowers or what have you. You've been building full-blown rifles for at least a few years.
Yes, we machine in-house. Everything that you see is all from me.
Really, you don't do any outsourcing on?
We outsource our barrels. We use Elfman triggers, which is arguably the best trigger on the market. Ours is fully adjustable as far as poundage goes for full weight. So things like that we do have vendors for.
Right.
Anything that I can do as a small manufacturer, I do it now. So if I could do the whole thing, I'd probably do most of it except for probably the triggers, maybe the barrels.
Okay, very good. You mentioned Marine Corps. Were you an armor in the Marine Corps, or?
I was not.
Okay.
Just a ground pounder.
Yeah. But you handled the tool quite a bit, I would imagine. So.
I got some seat time with it. Yes.
There you go. Very good. So let's talk about what's new for SHOT Show 2020. And is this your first SHOT Show?
This is our first show.
First show. We talked about range day. You mentioned that was a little out of your budget right now, and probably maybe even good because I'm not sure, but it might have gotten rained out or thundered out. I know that there were some concerns out there when we were wrapping up. But so tell me about what you got new for 2023.
So for 23, I'm releasing what I call the Combat BCG, and what it is I'm using what I refer to as a balanced carrier. Some people would refer to it as an enhanced carrier. To me, it's more of a balanced deal. We take some of the weight out of the front, move it to the rear. The rear end is larger than a typical mil spec. That's kind of where we start, and we get the raw stock. Then we do some proprietary machining and processes to it. After we're done with that, we send it to the micro polisher.
Let me back up just a second. Are you building these up from a raw bar?
No.
Okay.
So we have a vendor that's turning the raw bars for us, supplying us with raw bar. No coat, no nothing. We're responsible for everything. Hey, it came off the machine, we'll wipe the coolant off. It's your problem now. So after the micro polisher, we send it off to an electroless nickel plate. Gets about 3/10 nickel coat on there. And then after that, it'll go to Mustang Vacuum Systems, which they have a proprietary coating called SP4. As of right now, it's the hardest and slickest coating that the civilian market can get their hands on. So we're pretty happy about that, but more importantly, it's not really, the coating is a byproduct of what I wanted. So it's not just a BCG with a fancy coat on it.
Right.
It's not what I set out to do. Then after we get it back from the coaters, then we're using Springco heavy extractor springs, ejector springs, gas rings. Those are all cryo treated. Then we're using Ox gas key screws. We also use an aviation gasket in here. Then we stake it and we also rock set the screws in as well. Everything that we did on this was basically from the mindset of, I'm going to send you to a dark, hellish place. I want you to get home. What is the bulk carrier group that I want? And this is what I've come up with. So the rock set, you're not going to get that off with heat. You know, more heat just makes it harder. The only way to get that off is to soak it in water. So the staking, the extra heavy staking that we have on it, holds those screws in, and the knurled heads of the screws have a more, a deeper recess for the material to get moved into. So I'm really excited about this. I honestly do believe, and I'm not being flippant, I really do believe this is the best bulk carrier group that you can actually get right now.
What is your MSRP?
$289.
Are they available now?
Yes.
So if you were to get, I don't know, hypothetically, 100 orders, would you be able to fill that within the week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
100 orders probably take us, with all the processes, probably 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks to fill it all.
And again, a very generalized approximation, no guarantee there. I mean, I'm saying that because things happen.
Yes,
I would hate for somebody to hear that and then think, oh yeah, I'm gonna have it. Yeah.
In order for us to make this happen, we have to have a lot of hands involved, and I can't control everybody.
Right, but basically, you're not looking at like theoretically or hopefully, you're not looking at 6 months out.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, very good. What now? You also have full-blown, complete rifles, rifles ready to go,
yes.
rifles, carbines, etc. What is the typical your low-end rifle to your upper-end rifle in cost?
In cost, $1,900 and $2,000, and then if you want a fancy paint job, it goes up from there.
Right.
We don't really have what you might refer to as a budget-friendly kind of thing. My mentality is try once. So I put the very best trigger in it I can. Starting now and moving forward. It also comes with our Combat BCG, so you're also getting the upgraded BCG,
right.
Upgraded almost $300 trigger. All of our proprietary machining processes that we do that makes our gun work the way it actually works. So we're really happy with the whole kit. But I also realize that not everybody, depending on their circumstances, can afford a $2,000 gun. I get that.
Yeah.
And I am not of the camp of, well, if you have your $800 gun, it's crap, it's junk, throw it away. I'm of the opinion of some gun is better than no gun. Get what you can afford today and keep upgrading as you go. But at the same time, my mentality was, I want to hand you the very best gun I can hand you.
Right.
And the golden, you'll get home.
And the golden pink glitter can come later.
Whatever you want. I'll put unicorns all over it. I don't care.
There you go. There you go. So one of the things that we noticed earlier on too is this interesting piece. So why don't you tell me about this?
So this is just I wouldn't even call it a concept. It was just a theme gun that I wanted to do. So I took one of my guns and hacked it all up and made a theme gun out of it. And this is based off of a Curtis P40 Warhawk.
Yeah, I like the tiger shark at the front there.
Yep, got the tiger shark. Got the different colored bolt carrier group is just to kind of give you that old engine kind of feel to it. The brass gas block, all that kind of stuff, just to kind of make it work.
I like your grip, but it's almost reminiscent of a 1911.
That's exactly what it is. It's a 1911 AR grip.
Yeah, I like that. Very nice. And this is a one-off, of course, so
it is.
But I'm sure the right collector could probably contact you and whatever. That is, if you end up having time away from making your BCM.
Everything's for sale.
There you go. Yeah, well, except you. No.
I'm for sale too.
Except this. Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying, brother. Okay, good deal. Well, you have a very good trip home. Awesome. And where are you out of?
We're out of Santan Valley, Arizona.
Okay, very good. So shipping would be coming out of there, correct?
Yes.
Okay, outstanding. Well, again, you have a very good one, and travel safe home.
Awesome. Thank
Did I
you
say
very
travel
much.
safe home? Travel home safe. I'm
I'll
flipping
get
them
there
around.
one way or the other.
You'll figure it out. The
Awesome.
dynamics.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you. Oh, last, favorite adult beverage, if you have one, and that could be tea.
I'm pretty water.
Water. Okay.
Pretty much, man.
Yeah. Whole bunch, especially.
All my drinking days are over.
There you go. Well, especially in Arizona, right?
Yeah, lots of water. I do. I like I'll tell you what. For coffee, I like the Breve.
Really?
It's just espresso with half and half.
Yeah.
It's not great and healthy for you, but I like it.
Well, but you got to have a little bit of something that you enjoy, right?
Got to have my vice.
There you go. There you go, brother. Well, you take care.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.